The NFL draft recapped a few days ago, and two big names, two players who are sons of legends in their own sport, Bronny James and Shedeur Sanders, both got passed on by a lot of teams, but there's a difference between these two guys getting passed up on. Bronny James, the oldest son of LeBron James, gets picked with the 55th overall pick of the 2024 NBA draft. Bronny was also projected to be a high pick at one point, especially during his high school career. Bronny fell down the draft stock a lot. The mock drafts had him at one point high pick to a middle of the pack first round pick, to a late first round pick, to a late second round pick, to next year's draft. So Bronny fell down a lot. Shedeur Sanders, he fell too, but the reason why Shedeur fell and why Bronny fell are completely two different situations. Let's look at it like this. Bronny James, people forget he has a heart condition. People forget that Bronny suffered a cardiac arrest of the summer of 2023. In July 2023, Bronny James suffered a cardiac arrest while at a USC practice. Some people just seem to forget that. That's why they think he's so bad at basketball. People forget about the cardiac arrest. Pre-cardiac, Bronny was a McDonald's All-American player. He was hyped up at Sierra Canyon. You saw all the stuff of Bronny James pre-cardiac arrest and what he was capable of doing. It takes time to recover from a heart condition like a cardiac arrest, especially for a young athlete. That takes time to 100% recover from. Bronny, this is the reason why you fell. That heart condition played a factor in your game. When you actually had the opportunity to play, you had a good moment. You had that 17-point game this season against the Bucks. You also played great in the G League. So Bronny, his reason for falling is different. However, Shedeur Sanders, the reason he fell down the draft, he opened his mouth. He came into the press conferences, meeting with all these teams, thinking, oh, just because I'm Deion Sanders' son, I get all the privileges, I can do whatever I want. Shedeur opened his mouth. Teams didn't like his attitude. That's why Shedeur Sanders fell down in the draft. People don't care. As someone who's played basketball and some other sports in my lifetime, coaches don't care how great of a player you are. If you're going to be a team asshole and you're going to be a dickhead towards your team, nobody's going to care. If you're a diva, coaches won't like that. They're going to bench you. They don't care how good you are. Shedeur Sanders opened his mouth. He started getting all cocky. That's why he got benched. Unless you're like a LeBron James, Michael Jordan, Wayne Gretzky, Tom Brady, unless you're those type of players, it doesn't matter how bad your attitude is. They're not going to care. If you're those type of people, it doesn't matter. They don't care about your attitude. But Shedeur, you're not that good yet. You haven't even played a game yet thinking you're all this, all that. Shedeur Sanders, the reason he fell down is because he opened his mouth and started to get cocky. Bronny fell because of his heart condition. It's two different situations why both of these teams got passed up on. Wanted to make that clear. Shout out Clutch Points for this graphic.